What's going on, guys? This is Justin. The final Sunday night game just ended. Crazy good game between Denver and Pittsburgh. Denver ended up winning it in overtime with that kickoff return for a touchdown. Crazy into a crazy game. Unfortunately, Denver did win. That was the only game that I missed last week. I went 3-1. So thought I was gonna be 4-0 for a second there, but that's all right. So moving on to division week playoffs, we'll start with the Saturday games. The first game we have New Orleans against San Francisco. Going to be a really good game. I am going to take New Orleans over the San Francisco defense. However, I think like I said last week, New Orleans just has too many weapons. They scored 45 against Detroit. They have huge core of wide receivers. And San Francisco's excellent run defense, but I just think their backfield is going to get torn up with Marcus Colston, Devery Henderson, Jimmy Graham, just all those guys. So I'm going to be taking New Orleans to win this one. And then moving on to the Saturday night game, it's probably going to be very hyped up this week. We have Denver against the New England Patriots. Kind of a replay of, I believe it was week 14 or 15, where both teams desperately needed to win, and New England came away with the victory. I will be taking them again to win it. The problem that Denver has is they have a good defense, but their defense gets fueled and they get motivated by having Tim Tebow out on the field, scoring touchdowns, putting up points, stuff like that. And just the way that New England plays, at least this year, is not really that deep ball. It's more of the, to Wes Welker for 8 yards. I don't know. Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis on the ground. You might have that deep ball to Gronkowski or even to Welker. But I think the Denver defense is going to get torn up here. And I don't think they will do very well against New England. I expect New England to kind of blow them out here. Moving on to the Sunday games, the first game we have Houston against Baltimore. Houston just beat Cincinnati, 31-10. Pretty good victory for them. But I am going to be taking Baltimore. They just have a stellar defense. They have Ray Rice, one of the best running backs in the league as well. Houston, yes, has Arian Foster and Ben Tate. Like I said last week, the best duo backfield in all of the NFL. But, Baltimore just has too many weapons, and their defense is just going to put a halt to the Houston running game and also the over-the-top game. I believe they will get to TJ Yates in this game, put him on his back, make him work, taking Baltimore to win this one. Moving on to the final game of Division Week, we have the New York Giants against the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers took a week off. Obviously, they got the first round bye. They're at home. The New York Giants did look very good against Atlanta, winning 24-2. However, I'm not going to vote against Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. I don't know if I'm going to call it their year yet, but I am going to be taking them to win at home against the Giants. It'll be a very interesting game if it ends up being New Orleans against Green Bay. That'll be a good shootout. But thank you guys for watching. Peace out.